Is Vinny Jr. on his way to Saudi Arabia? Can this actually happen? We're going to talk about it because shit just got real. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today, we are talking about the Vinny Jr. situation with Saudi Arabia. It has sparked up once again. Man, I'm kind of worried. I'm actually a little bit worried. After this, I'm gonna tell you why. But before we do that, of course, drop a like, drop a sub if you guys are new to this channel. We talk everything football here. Madrid, Barca, everything. If you guys want to get yourself some cool t-shirts, visit the link down below. The sponsor is Soccer Deals Shop, who provided this. This is honestly one of the best Real Madrid kits I've ever seen, and their quality is just insane. They have so many sales right now. Link is going to be in the description down below. Use code Iggy down there, get a little bit off your order, guys. Not only this, they have different kinds. Let me show you guys real quick. We got a Bayern kit as well. I mean, look at this kit, guys. I mean, come on, man. Look, even the Real Madrid, just go check them out, guys. So pretty much Vinny Jr., it's not new that he has been tinkering about the possibility for a Saudi move, even though if you kind of think about it, it's kind of crazy, right? Vinny right now, best player in the world, you know, controversial to some, but for a lot of Madridistas, he is the best player in the world. Possible Ballon d'Or winner, we don't know anymore because the whole World Youth situation, but nevertheless, this kind of caliber player going to Saudi Arabia right now, it just really doesn't make sense, right? At least for Vinny, it doesn't make sense. Why would he want to go to Saudi Arabia when he literally has his whole career ahead of him, right? Well, one thing that a lot of people are saying that Saudi is pushing super hard for this is because Ronaldo most likely is not going to continue this season at Al Nassr. Maybe not. So they're not really sure if he's going to keep going. So they need a future star. They need a star in that league. And I think they have pictured Vinny Jr. as the main guy, as the guy. So this is why they're pushing really hard for Vinny Jr. And honestly, as a Madrid fan, I'm kind of annoyed in a way that Vinny Jr.'s entourage is just like they're entertaining the whole situation with Saudi, because I mean, I honestly don't see Vinny Jr. leaving. But now it was reported by Mario Cartagena that apparently Vinny Jr.'s entourage is now, they have agreed to continue some possible talks in the summer for a possible move. A lot of air quotes in this, but a lot of what ifs, right? A lot of what ifs, possible quotes, possible transfer. What does that mean, right? Well, pretty much they're saying that they want to maybe talk about a possible transfer, but one thing that Mario Cartagena said, he's a reporter, he said that this could be a way for Vinny's entourage to just try to get more money for a renewal for Real Madrid, because Madrid wants to offer Vinny Jr. a renewal. Of course they do. Now this is where things get a little tricky, right? Because if it is true that Vinny Jr.'s entourage and the whole management for Vinny Jr., if this is their end goal, that they just want to squeeze as much money from Real Madrid as possible for a renewal, that scares me. And I'll tell you why. Because things like that don't really go well for Real Madrid players who try to do this. Let's go in one example. Cristiano Ronaldo. He tried to do this with Real Madrid, as we know. He tried to get a little bit more money for his renewal. Real Madrid, aka Florentino Perez, was like, no, we're not doing that. I'm not going to give you more money. Ronaldo was insisting. Florentino was like, no. And then Ronaldo was like, fine. Then I have another club. I have other clubs out there that want to sign me. Let me explore that. Florentino was like, all right, if you know what, bring me a deal, bring me something on the table, and you're gone. Like, I'll let you go. So pretty much Florentino was not really wanting to play that whole back and forth, you know, who's gonna get the better deal with Ronaldo. I mean, it's Ronaldo at the end of the day. And Ronaldo left. He went to Juventus, not PSG, and that's the story with Ronaldo. Now let's go to another big player for Real Madrid. I mean, there's been a lot of players, but Sergio Ramos is another big player for Real Madrid. Kind of the same situation. He was asking for a little bit more money, or about the same money, but the difference was that Ramos was wanting a 2-year extension, and Real Madrid, aka Florentino, was only wanting to give him one. So went back and forth. Real Madrid actually offered Ramos a few proposals on the table, and Ramos kept rejecting them. They didn't want to sign him because he insisted on 2 years. Well, it came to a point that Florentino was like, well, you know what? You don't want to take it, then don't take it. He ended up not renewing. They didn't give him a renewal that he wanted, and at the end of the day, Ramos went to PSG. Now, it's controversial that these players' careers went for the better or the worse. you know, it's totally up to you. Ronaldo went to PSG, then went to Man United, then went to Al Nassr. I might be missing a club there. He went to a few of them. And Ramos, as you guys know, he's a free agent right now. So Vinny Jr. starting to wanting to play that game with Madrid and Florentino kind of scares me a little bit, because before this, I think my chances of him leaving the club were like 4%, and him staying was like 96, right? But now hearing that this is something that they're trying to do with Florentino kind of scares me a little bit. It bumps it up a little bit from the 4% of him leaving to maybe like a 50-50, maybe 40-50. Just because with Florentino, you don't want to play that game, especially if it's true that you're trying to squeeze money out of a deal because you have Saudi Arabia offers and you need a bigger offer from your club. That's kind of, man, that's kind of, it's a dangerous game to play, that's for sure. I don't know if he's going to want to do that with Florentino. Now, would a Vini Jr. sale be good for Madrid? That's the second point. Obviously, I'm going to say it right now. I don't want Vinny Jr. to leave the club. I want this guy in the club. I think he is the best player currently. Maybe, you know, Salah's out there doing great, but at the end of the day, Vinny Jr. is a big game player. We don't want to lose him. One thing that Madrid does have an issue right now, they have 3 left wingers. They have Vini, Mbappe, Rodrigo. This is a problem because who plays as our striker? Who plays as our right winger? We have none, all right? So, again, I'm not saying I want Vinny to leave, because I definitely don't want. I think, honestly, a realistic transfer that would happen this summer, other than Vinny, is Rodrigo leaving before Vinny. So, I don't think Vinny leaves, but if he does leave, let's just say what if, right? Let's just kind of ponder that what if. Let's say they're offering 400 million, because that's probably what they're going to offer Madrid for Vinny, or in general. And what can Madrid do with 400 million, you say? Well, they could go for maybe Haaland, maybe some other striker out there like Gyökeres. Haaland would be insane, to be honest, but I mean, we definitely need a player like that. There is I mean, there's a lot of possibilities, man. Wirtz, I don't think we need him, but you already know Madrid really likes Wirtz. There's Musiala, again, don't really need him, but Madrid loves a player like that. There is Saliba. I think Saliba is one player that if we could try, definitely we got to spend 100 million on Saliba. Zubimendi in the midfield. So 400 million would be insane for Madrid, we're not going to lie. But at what cost? If Vinny Jr. leaves, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be sad. It's gonna suck, but it will do a lot good for the club, man. I don't want it to happen again, but 400 million from Saudi, it's crazy. It's crazy. But again, I just hope that Vinny is careful and he tells his entourage, his management team, man, to just cool it down a little bit with the Saudi links. Because at the end of the day, yes, Vinny Jr. keeps saying that he loves Madrid. He dies for the wrong side. He dies for the club and this and that. He kisses it all the time. Yes, but don't make it this difficult, man. Don't make it this difficult. But at the end of the day, we're just the viewers. Vinny is the player, so he knows. Hopefully, he knows what he's doing. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think, man? Is Vinny capable of leaving the club? Is he not? What's gonna happen? Do you guys want him to leave? Do you guys want him to stay? We have 3 left wingers: Vinny, Mbappe, Rodrigo. How are we gonna balance this team out in the attack? It's going to be a crazy year for us transfer-wise. This season, I'm kind of excited, and I'm also kind of nervous, but we'll see what happens, guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to the end. If you did, man, drop a like, drop a sub. I appreciate you guys. Comment down below this emoji right here if you guys made it to the end. And without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. A la Madrid.